And as you can see, the walls are completely done. Couldn't even tell the difference. So what I need to do is probably sort of use the different shades of grey in all... Well, how many shades? Well, a certain amount, 49 shades. To actually sort of do the... Well, have the same Tudor effect that's in the design of these other houses. It looks like the further down it is, the darker it is, but there's a few sort of splotches over every now and then when it connects itself to a... Well, when it transitions to another block type. So that's what we'll end up doing. What I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to try and make ourselves this tower. Now, it's going to slowly make itself, well, it's going to turn into stone, basically, the further up it gets. So what I want to do is I want to go up like this a few more times. Here we go. It's going to be a clock tower. People need to know what time it is. I'm not just sure if maybe they understand what time is in this game, but I like to think they do. What we'll do now is we'll try and differentiate the second floor with this wooden sort of thing right here. Actually, we might want to do it with the stone one again. Nah, I quite like making it out of wood. And now, instead of using the Tudor, we'll use the slate stone, I think. Or this slate slab right here, because I think it's a sort of lighter grey. There we go. And it's going to start sort of... It's going to start like this. But then, it's going to go ahead and start to smooth in to itself like this. There we are. Actually, we probably want to make those corners out of wood. I think that might be a better idea. Delete that. But for now, we'll do this. There we are. What we'll also do is we'll have these corners filled in just for the sake of it, make our lives a little bit easier. No one will be able to get up here. I don't see any reason for it. It would be kind of a waste. We'll also want to go ahead and block this bit off now, actually, before I forget to do it. Alright, so here we go. If we want to just go ahead and block it off on the inside, just so we know that we don't need to connect it anytime soon. There we are. We'll keep... we'll have a doorway right here, I think. If you want to just go ahead and make a simple doorway. What we'll do is we'll have the inside be kind of slabbed as well. So there we go. We've got a nice doorway to get into here. And we might want to make it a bit smaller. No, I think that's fine. And we'll go across by one more, maybe. Is that a good doorway? I don't know how big these guys are in comparison. That's probably quite a squeeze. So, you know what? We'll put it back to the way it was. Because I think that's a nice shape. Right, so we'll go back to here. And we'll continue with the construction of our stone. And we want to make sure these pillars actually connect to each other like this. There we are. And it should get a little bit thinner before it spreads out a little bit more and becomes a proper sort of square clock tower. The clock's probably not going to look amazing, but oh well. If we sort of do this now. There we go. Just probably want to go up 2 more layers. There we go. If we do like every 2 layers like that, there we go. I think the transition's a little bit slower there if we do it like this. Oh, just saving. Don't you worry. Nothing bad's happening right now. Yet. They're wondering. We'll get there though. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we'll get these corners done. These corners you can actually get the middle of. Or maybe that's... Maybe I'm thinking timber and stone. I believe you can do this, but well. We'll do it like this for now. They're not going to see the inside anyway. It only matters what we can see on the outside. Is that a reflection of real life? I'm not too sure. Also... Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that'll do. So we'll do the same here. There we are. Beautiful. So now we'll go in one more. We'll do these corners first just so we can definitely get this done correctly. This clock tower, it looks like it's going to be fairly big. Here we go. So I'll go in by 2. Like this. Merv is like doing something right there. What are you doing, Merv? What are you eating? Right. Got to keep an eye on what he's chewing in there. Not eating anything, but he's chewing. Right, here we go. It's quite interesting. You know, it's starting to become something right now. And now I think we'll go up by, I think, 2 more layers. Actually, I think 1 more's good. And now what we'll do is we'll make a sudden ascension, as it were, with the... with this wood right here. I think I might want to make it a different wood color as well, just to differentiate it. Might want to use a little bit more wood along here as well. I'm not too sure. It looks like we're going to need it. I think in the center, actually, I want to go ahead and use wood pillars instead, just because I think it looks a little bit boring. It's like sort of a weird egg sphere going on right now. I don't think it really makes much sense. But anyway, we'll continue onwards, and what we'll do now is we'll go up like this. There we go. And this will be the tower. There should be a square design. It slightly looked like Viking horns for a second then, which was quite interesting to look at. There we are. So I want to make sure it squares off. Not too quickly, actually. I think that might be a bit too much. If we go ahead and get these corners done. Yeah, I think that's good. There we are. Get these corners done right here properly. Make sure I'm on the same level. And we'll get rid of these parts. There we go. I quite like that. It's got to be a little bit of a transition. And it needs to be a slight incline. But I want it to look fairly quick at the same time. There still needs to be one. The transition. So let's see. This is good now. We can do it like this. There we go. I think that is a... Yeah, that's quick right there. And we won't need to get rid of the underlayers here, because I think they're quite nice. So we do it like this. I did say it needed to look like a square, and we're going to eventually do that in just a second. But just get these corners done first. There we are. Now, we can get this squared off. It's not going to be completely squared off. I think we're going to leave these corners right here. There we are. We might want to make something, some sort of stabilizer underneath those, in order to have it look like it makes a little bit more sense. Because otherwise it looks kind of strange. There we go, that's good. We'll have this bit be filled in with the wood, because we can do that. There we are. Alright, beautiful. Okay, it's getting there. Alright, we just need to work on the bottom a little bit more, just to make it look like it makes more sense. Alright, now with the corners, what we'll do, we're probably going to have a Tudor background, just so that we can actually have the clock. But what we can do here is we can have fairly large... I want to make sure this is actually properly, like, it's a decent height. I think that's a good height right there. And I think that's level. Yeah, that's level. So how's that? I feel like that's quite thin. So I think what we'll do... actually, we should really make it so it's a proper square, really. So if we go across like this... this is 12 across. No, it says 10 right there, but we're going to count those pillars as well. How high is this? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. And that should be good. If we count the pillars. Yep, that looks perfect to me. So we'll do the same over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy to do one first, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we are. Mostly counting at the moment. That's fine. Merv is like screwing around near my mouse. I'm not liking that. I'm really not looking forward to something bugging out along here when we try and get the roof done. I'm saving. I'm hoping the autosave function is going to... Well, it's been saving us so far, so I'm not really worrying too much. So it's starting to come together. We want to get a roof sorted out soon. And we'll be able to get that done in a minute. Well, in fact, we could really get this done now. The roof type should really be made half out of stone, half out of this lighter wood color right here. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't nip me. I have none of that. Just because you want my attention. Right. Okay. I'm his mother. That's right. That's correct. Right. If we get rid of these middle layers right here. And replace them with the wood. I think that'll look quite nice. I think most of the roofing and the second floors and that is going to have to probably be done off camera. I'm not too sure. I'll try and get the second floor done. The roofing, though, I think most of that's going to be done off camera. But I'll be able to do the roofing for this, just so you can see generally what I'm going to do. But let's see. If we can get the wood connected right up here. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to have it part of the outside right here. So I don't want it to go in. I just want it to go directly up like this. There we go. I think that looks nice. I think it works, which is really good. Also, I think it's a good idea if we have some connectors right here at these corners, and this goes up a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's nice. That's good. We'll do the same here. Nope. Out a little bit more. Oh. There we are. Beautiful. The outside, is there a point to do on the outside? Like on this part that's going to be attached to the building anyway? I think so. We'll probably be able to see this bit, so we should do it. Here we go. Beautiful. I like how most of our Stonehearth videos are just building. There we go. I don't think enough people do building on this. You know, let's get some of that done. I think, do we want there to be an underlying connection right here? I think I do, actually. I think it looks nice. Now it's not really going to be much stone. Now it's mostly wood. There we go. Is that our own fault? Pretty much. But oh well. I don't think it's a bad thing too much. Actually, what we can do here is have this bit connect like this. Actually, not too far. I think it's fine there. Yeah, if we do it like that. It's sort of to make it look stable, but also add a little bit more shape to our buildings. I think it's very important. Get rid of some of that monotony. There we go. Now what we'll do is we'll get rid of these parts. I should really be saving now. Or at least slowing down a little bit with these deleting bits. And then we'll go to here. At least we can do this 2 at a time. I could probably delete 2 at a time as well now that I think about it. I don't think I want to. It's saving now, which is fantastic for us. And I've kind of lost track of time as well. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be too many episodes of building this thing. Right, here we are. Just really get the roof done that lot first before I do any of this like added architecture, which is not really something that needs to be seen. There we are. And as for this part, this bit might be covered by second floor. If it's not, then we'll be able to edit around it anyway. So it should be fine. Also, I can delete 2 at a time, which is good to see. Doubling our efforts right there. Are they still doing stuff? Yeah, they seem to be moving most of their... Oh, wow. We've actually got too much going on right there. Yeah, we might want to have a separate spot for all this leather. Or we could just, like, tell our tailor to make a bunch of leather. We do that real quick. That might save us a bunch of time. Right, let's see. So, yeah, we can make 30 leather right there. That should hopefully save us a little bit of effort. Even though that's actually full now, which isn't good to see. But they might be able to have a separate spot for all the leather. Not too sure. We need a separate spot for all this animal hide. That's not a lie right there. Right, anyway. We'll continue with this. Right, so we need to have an inside block area that needs to be white. And I think we'll have the grayer version of white. There we are. It needs to be on the inside. And that's 10 across all the way, so that's good to see. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. We'll do the same on this side. And the clocks all have to be the same as well. They'll be simple. We'll do whatever time it is now. I actually don't know. I don't have a clock. Oh, actually, no. Wait, do I? I think this is an hour wrong. This watch. So I think it's actually 3:15 now. So that's fine. In the afternoon. And it's Saturday. Which is beautiful. There we are. My computer's burning up right now. It's fantastic. Should keep an eye on that watch, actually. I usually look at my time on my operating system's tasks bar, but I usually move it to my other monitor. But I forgot to do that. Actually, I'm off a layer on these other two. That is fine. And these corners don't really matter. Right, okay, so let's see. Obviously, we use this darker block. This isn't going to be completely correct now that I have to see what... Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a problem here. But if we go... Like, we've got 12, 6, 3, and 9. And then... Okay, yeah, it's going to be awkward. Okay, yeah, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... This is actually wrong. Yeah, this is off. Hold on a second. It's not... It could be better. Hold on. If I just go up one more layer. There we go. Then it should be able to be perfectly shaped as a clock. There we go. Beautiful. Right, so now it should be able to work. Because now we'll have this bit, that part, and that part. So, yeah, that should be right. So we got 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. So we got a proper clock right now. All we need is the actual time. So it's 3. We need the big hand. Well, the small hand. Which I guess would be right here. What is it? 3... Ah, oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. 3:15? No, we can't do that. If we do 3... Yeah, if we do 20 to 4, that'd probably mean that's been poking down there, but that would mean it's... Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll make sure that's going like this. Is that awkward? I feel like that's kind of awkward. Can we get rid of that and then get rid of that? Tell you what, just to make sure this is actually a proper hand, I'll have this go along like this. And then this appears to still be the small hand, and this seems to be the small one. It's just we don't really have enough space for 3, and it looks awkward if I do put the extra spot there. I mean 4, which would represent the long hand. So I think that's fine. Do we want a middle? Actually, yeah, we want a middle. That helps out quite a lot. Then what we could do is have this go across. No, that's still bad. That's still awkward going across by 3. But I think that's fine. In fact, what I'll do is I'll have this go across like that. There we are. I think that's good. That's a nice little clock right there. Do I want it to go in instead? Might look better that way. If anything, we might be able to do this in a different way, because we can actually get rid of the back layers right here. I'm just going to do one side, and then I'll do all the others later on. There we go. We'll do the roof in a second. Alright, here we go. And now we can just have these layers in the back. Alright, so how's that look? Is that any better? I think that's a lot better. If anything, we might want to change this colour, actually, of the main hand. I think that would probably help out a little bit more. Here we go. So if we just go for a lighter version of the stone. There we are. Then what we can do is we can go across a little bit here. But then go for a proper long hand right there. If I zoom out, is that a clock to anyone? Kind of. I feel like this needs to go up. I don't know. I think both of them being diagonal might look a bit weird. I think it's the best we can really do. If it was a little bit bigger, then I think it would look a bit better. But that's going to do for us, I think. So I'll do the same on the other sides. But I want to do the roof first. So let's see. How are we going to get this sorted out? The roof needs to be done properly. Not any of this shenanigans. So let's save first. I think it's a good idea. Doing the roofs, usually pretty difficult because there's a lot of hanging blocks. That should be fine. What direction do we want it to face? Or if we want it to face in any direction, actually. Probably not. If anything, we should have... Yeah, okay. It's got good ideas right now. Kind of. Kind of good ideas. So if we just get these selections done first. Oh, it's actually a different wood type. There we are. Pay attention to different shades. There we go. That's better. How's that look now? Oh, oh, wow. That looks way better now, actually, with the top layer right there. There we go. Beautiful. So now, what we can do is we can have this go up in such a way. We'll have to have it go up like this first. I think that'll be the same as this side. There we are. Alright, now we'll do the same here. There we go. Do the same on this side. I'm looking forward to the blocks sort of being put in instantly, so we can like plant them very quickly without having any lag spikes or anything afterwards. It's going to definitely improve our building times. Because to be honest, in later episodes of Stonehearth, it's mostly building. I'm not going to lie, I love building. Of course, I specify that every time I'm building for an extended period of time. Okay, that's our first bug, I think, that's going to be caused there, ladies and gentlemen. So if we just be careful when getting rid of it. There we go. What we could do is we can just get rid of that. I think that's fine. Okay. Let's just be careful next time. That's the issue with having it being a quick selection, I guess. Alright, there we go. I think that'll work out. So now we want to use a different wood type, but also we want to go ahead and have the roof made out of stone or red. No, it needs to sort of be Tudor, I think, but at the same time I'm thinking other than that, just because it will look a bit different. If we go for this first slab's design, saving right now. Okay, that's good timing. That's good timing, actually. Not too well, I'm not too worried about that. There we are. Lovely. Alright, so we'll go along here. Yep, I think that'll do. Lovely. It's starting to come together, this tower right here. It's a little bit fat, if that makes sense, like the top here. But I think that's only because there's not another building selected to it right now. So I think we're fine. We don't need to worry too much. So we'll just keep going with it. Now, though, we want to go ahead and use this wood type in order to actually make our thing. Our thing. There we go. Make sure we're going up per level first. And then eventually we'll start building. Oh, that's not where I want that. There we go. How's that going to look? That is good. So that's beautiful. We'll do the same right there. We'll connect that up. This is what the outside layer is going to look like. The roof looks kind of small, though, which I don't like too much. But it's not finished yet. It might look nice after we've actually got everything selected. So we'll give it a minute. There we are. Beautiful. Oh, bloody hell. Right, so that's all good right there. That'll be our roof. Yeah, I think this roof's going to look really good once it's actually finished. So I want to get these corners done. Have them leveled out. The same as done over there, so that's good to see. Right, now we'll have these bits poke out here. So how does that look? Oh, put a block right there that's been missed. Right, how's that look? Yeah, I think that's good. It might need to actually go out a little bit more than that. Yeah, I think it looks better like this. In fact, I want there to be a little connection down there. Yeah, I quite like that. Oh, misclick. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, actually, the whole selection, if it goes down by one, looks really nice. So we'll do that. Right, and we'll continue with our leveling out right here. I'm hearing fires right now. Hopefully that is not a bad sign. Feels like one. But I think I'm just freaking out a little bit. I think I'm just freaking out. It's fine. Alright, so we'll get this done. That's good. I think it's all leveled out. Nope, one more layer. Should do the job. There we are. It's actually starting to look quite large now, which is good to see. Yeah, just one more layer on this side. There we are. It's daytime. Alright, so that's all good. Oh. That could be really bad for us just then. Alright, so now what we'll do is we will level out like this. And then we'll just continue to sort of point up by one layer until we get to the top. We might want to make it go up a little bit, like every 2 blocks actually, just to make it point. That might be a good idea. Oh, oh, it's saving. That's good. Coming together. I think I need to work on the tower just a little bit more. I might want to make the bottom layer out of stone as well. Oh, I did something just then. Okay. Well, watch out. I feel like I did something wrong. Or it could have been just that block that I just hovered over. So it should be fine. Right, there we go. It's coming together. Very nice. Do we want there to be an inside layer? Do we want this to do that? Nah, don't need to. Doesn't make much of a difference. Actually doesn't look as good, so that's nice. If we keep it like this. So this is the part that takes quite a while. I should really be skipping. And I think I will. Yeah, I think I... Actually, there's not much left to do. Let's see the entire process right here. Ooh, watch out there. Okay, let's line ourselves. There we are. I think I remember saying when I started this recording that, you know, I'm going to actually play proper Stonehearth. No, didn't happen. Did not happen. Actually, I quite like it if it just kept going up every other layer. I'm just trying to think about it right now, actually. It might look pretty good going up every other layer. Let's try it. Go on. Oh, get rid of that. It's hard to see. How's that look? I feel like I can put a bell tower on top of there now. We could just keep it like that, actually. Just have some crenellations at the top or something. Because that looks pretty good. I won't lie. Or we can have a different roof for it. But I think we might be going a little bit too nuts there. It looks nice, though. If we add the next layer to it, see what it looks like. Yeah, it's starting to come together now. I think it just needs 2 layers every other for the next couple blocks. And then it will look a little bit less weird. Very high up as well, which is good. It is going to be the tallest part of this building. Or at least it should be. Oh, there we are. It'll take the longest as well. Man, I'm starting to think otherwise now. I think it looks weird. Yeah, tell you what, I'll get rid of this and I'll set up the normal way. And then I will show you the final design with the clock faces all being the same again. And I will see you in a few seconds.